Today we're going to be taking a look at the TireMinder pencil style mechanical tire pressure gauge. This gauge is capable of reading from 10 up to 50 psi. The part number on it is TMG-042-39. Now a tire pressure gauge like this is going to be a very handy thing to have and can really save you a lot of money for such an economical thing to have on hand. When we have properly inflated tires, there are several advantages there. One, the handling characteristics of the vehicle are going to be as the factory intended them to be. Also, a properly inflated tire is going to wear better than an over or underinflated tire. And one of the biggest cost-saving things that we're going to get with this is that with properly inflated tires, our miles per gallon are going to be where they should be. Once they're underinflated, our mile per gallon does suffer. Now this tire pressure gauge, just from the feel of it, is kind of in the middle range of what tire pressure gauges this size typically are as far as weight. It definitely doesn't feel like one of the really cheap ones that you typically get at like gas stations or something, but it's definitely not one of the heaviest duty ones you see out there on the market. A couple nice things about it: you do have a clip here on the back that's going to allow you to attach it to either a sun visor, maybe your pocket if you use it regularly. Of course, this side, that's where we're going to put on our valve stem, check the air pressure. Then on the back side, we're going to have a small deflation area. That's going to help so we're not trying to use our fingernail to deflate it or pick up a stick off the road or something like that. Now this style of tire pressure gauge I feel like is going to be for your occasional use kind of situation, something you're going to have in the glove box or on the visor. So if your TPMS light comes on or something like that, some of them don't tell you which tire it is, so you have to kind of find that out. It's going to be a great solution for going around and figuring that out. Now to use it, of course, we're going to take the cap off the valve stem there, and we just want to press down firmly, and we'll see the gauge move out. Now the gauge, just like most others, is going to register in PSI as well as KPA. Something that's really unique, or something I haven't really seen on a lot of them, there's actually a magnifying glass there. These smaller letters can sometimes be harder to read. If you slide that down over the white part of the gauge, it's going to make it much larger and much easier to read. Now the gauge offers a range of 10 psi up to 50 psi, so if your tire pressure fits within that range, it's going to be a good fit for you. The gauge also has the manual return, so it's going to hold the pressure that your tire was at until you decide to push it back in. You can see without moving the internal pressure gauge there, you'll see that we have a little bit of play up and down in that internal pressure gauge. This is going to give us an accuracy of plus or minus 2 psi. And the deflator on the rear is going to be very simple, just to help press that Schrader valve in, and releases a lot more air than we can typically get when we just try to do it this way. And that's going to complete our look at the TireMinder mechanical pencil style tire inflation gauge. Part number TMG-042-.
Thanks for watching. Click the link in our description below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com. And leave us a comment if you have any questions.